Hi folks, on this week's episode of Tide Master, I'm going to be talking about the upcoming regulation changes in southeast Alaska concerning yellow eye and a variety of non-pelagic rockfish, all next up. We're at the local sportsman's warehouse. I'm going to purchase some equipment for making a deepwater release tool that's mandatory now for 2020. Offshore Tackle makes a nice little unit that will probably work. Got a nice little clip. Let's give that a try. Okay, Daniel's son makes corkscrew swivels. Corkscrew swivel. Okay, there it is. Wait. Swivel, split ring, clip. Okay, so I'm going to do a little demonstration of my tool here with a tomahawk instead of a live fish because I don't have a live fish. So here's the clip apparatus that I was showing on the video. You probably don't need two clips. One clip is probably enough. Split ring, corkscrew swivel, which the important part of this rig is this part here, because a fisherman can hook on any amount of weight that they want to on this corkscrew swivel depending on the tide. And if you've ever had to release a big rockfish where there's a lot of current flowing, you'll know that it moves like a river and you need as much lead on this part to get the fish back down. Otherwise it just floats behind the boat like a pumpkin and the fish ends up dying. So what we do is hook on, if you have a really big fish, 6 pounds of lead, which is typical, by the way, for fishing in places like the Cook Inlet where they have a huge tide change and the water rushes in like a river. Anyhow, so then on all my rigs I just have, for halibut, for hook and lining, a corkscrew swivel attached to the main line. Pretty simple. Let's demonstrate a little bit further how this works with the tomahawk, since we don't have a non-pelagic rockfish in my living room. Okay, so caught a fish. Here's your fish. It's not a fish, it's a tomahawk. Pretend this is like its mouth, right? Okay. Now remember, I don't have a lead on here right now, but normally I would have a lead piece hooked on, a lead weight hooked onto this corkscrew to get the fish back down. So what I would do at this point is lower the fish back over the side of the boat, and I would take the pole like I have right here, smash it into the ceiling, and lower that fish down as quick as possible. Get him back down to depth. Engage that. You want to make sure you have a pretty steady or pretty heavy drag set. You don't want a bunch of line slipping out when you try to pop that release tool off. And braid helps too. The low stretch line and braid is always a good help. So then all you do, get that fish down there and then pop it up, reel up the weight and release, fish is free, swimming back down in its habitat.